Okay, so my name's Alex. The date is the 14th of July. And I'm basically just deciding I'm going to try to take you, or maybe even just document my journey of actually, I suppose, a recovery plan. So earlier, I wouldn't say, last year I got into crypto, and I wouldn't say I was maybe super early, but I definitely wasn't late. I think it was about August 2020 I started getting into it. I pretty much sort of believed in crypto, and I started to buy in heavy. I bought a lot of Ethereum. I managed to end up with about 16 Ethereum in the end. I started purchasing around $300-400, and I continued to purchase them all the way up to I think $1,000, and I stopped around there. I also purchased a lot of Bitcoin early on, around sort of 9, 10, all the way up to sort of maybe $13,000, and managed to get about 1.2 Bitcoins in total. So I had a nice little position, especially with the whole upturn up to 70k. I think it turned sort of, I don't know, 10-15,000 pounds to about 120,000. And then I've got a few other sort of smaller altcoin positions. So what I thought I'd also do is actually just log into my Celsius account and just show you the sort of ups and downs, the journey of this. So at the moment, you can see the total balance is sat at 44,600. So still a nice balance in there despite the current price of Bitcoin. But now, just to put that in perspective, if we just go at like an all-time chart here on the year, we can really see the sort of change in value that we've gone through there. All the way up, I think the height, there you go, $154,000. So yeah, that's the current situation. What we got, 15.2 Ethereums, 1.18 Bitcoin in here, a bunch of Matic, about 3,000 of those, and so on. So that's the situation. Unfortunately, they're not letting us transfer or withdraw, and the company has filed for bankruptcy. So that's about that. Anyway, I had it all on a exchange called BlockFi, which you may have heard of, and it was all going well. They were giving out some rewards and things like that, and it seemed like a decent exchange, so I stuck with it for a while. And then they cut their rewards, and I heard of a new exchange called Celsius, and that's probably all. If you know anything about crypto, you probably know what happened there. So today is the day which Celsius actually announced that they've filed for bankruptcy, and I think I pretty much had all my Ethereum, all of my Bitcoin held there. So as you can imagine, I've pretty much gone from the highs of when the price was through the roof of having 120,000 to now pretty much losing everything. So here we are. I need to get on and do something, because there's no point just sitting around and crying about it or getting upset about it, because these things happen, and you just got to move on. So I'm going to sort of document my I suppose my recovery journey from that, and see what I'm going to do. So I've got a few plans. I make this sort of little documentary series just so I can document it for myself. If anyone wants to watch and see what happens, that's great. And then along the way, I'm probably going to try and start trading again. So I used to do a little bit of that, but never sort of took it seriously. So I'm going to try to take that a bit more seriously. And then I'm also going to do what was the other plan? I've got a job, so my regular income that I receive, I'm going to keep on buying the altcoins, because we're in a market which I think is nearing the bottom. So that's another plan of mine, and we'll just see how that goes. So this is my intro video, and yeah, let's go.